So I thought what I would do is first off start off on the day chart with Bitcoin and just reiterate that all coins follow what Bitcoin is doing. They're still doing that. So until they actually break away, they will continue to do that to varying degrees. But here on the day chart, I want to concentrate on two things, and that is these support lines, which were drawn way back here. This top one was drawn simply from this 3 or 4 points here that I touched here, starting here, and I've just been carrying that out. I drew it to this point, and then I've just been carrying it out from that point. This other one started from the same point, but drew it out basically from that point to this point, where it dropped down below through this support line, this trend line, and broke down through here. And there is convergence there because you have a channel here that I drew that goes way back. I won't go into that one, but it's from previous years. And so it did drop into this channel briefly at this point here, and then also touch this support line. And so that's where those two lines came from. So we're going to concentrate on those two lines, and I pulled them, keep pulling them out, and then we're also going to concentrate on this channel here. Top of the channel, bottom of the channel, top of the channel, bottom of the channel here. Because it's been bouncing right through that, through it and below it and through it, and then it's been tightening and tightening and finally settling into that channel that again also I've had that drawn for quite a while. So two things we're going to concentrate on there. And we can see on the day chart that it continues to follow this trend line. Obviously COVID broke through there, but here it continues to follow. Boom there, and then tried to hit here, and then really tight a few times hit here. So we're going to zoom into the 4 hour and then even the 1 hour, and I'll give you my thoughts on what's happening with Bitcoin and where it may go in the near future. So let's go in to the 4 hour. So here we are on the 4 hour, and we can see where it came up and has been following this trend line really quite well, breaking through this channel here and then settling into this channel, and then breaking down once again even tighter than this area, hitting the support line. We've got 1, 2, 3 areas where it hit, and I believe my last chart, I got invoices on the brain, but the last chart we were around here somewhere, the end of June, beginning of July, just trying to recall, but we hadn't, this hadn't happened yet, and I don't think this touch had happened yet. And I was saying that the week of the 8th, July 8th, we would see something happen, 8th and then on. Well, it actually happened a little earlier, looks like about the 5th or 6th. And the bulls did try to push up, not real strong, but they did push it back up into this channel again. So it did not break through this support, once again, this trend line, but it did go up into this channel. And now, since then, has kind of settled into this channel quite nicely again. But again, this trend line keeps coming up and coming up and coming up. So in the last video, I was saying that if it did break through, like imagine this had broken through, that it would have tried to break down to this lower support. Is because I don't want to get too excited about the fact that it pushed up. It's really still in this channel. There's no real strength from the bulls yet, but it is holding, and that's a good sign. Going back to the day just briefly, where are we here? I also mentioned this 200 moving average line and how it's following this lower trend line here, which was my thought that it may try to come up and meet price, or price come down and meet that at some point. But nothing's guaranteed in the chart world. So that's the thought on the 4 hour. Now if we go to the 1 hour and get an even closer look for those day traders, we can see, let's see if I can tighten this a little bit. There we go. Again, where it has hit this trend line, 1, 2, and then a bunch of little ones here, 3. So this is really a strong support area. The bulls are just not letting that get pushed down. So it has come back up into this channel. Now the thing is, what I'm looking at is this channel is now right on the bottom of, or this support line is right on the bottom of this channel now. So, and it's been respecting that support line, that trend line all along. So now this trend line is right in the channel. So price could continue sideways here. I'd like to think it's going to bust up here, but it may not. It may continue around in this channel area and bouncing off this. But what will happen if it does that, if it doesn't make a decision shortly one way or another, above or below this channel, and actually I'm biased now to the upside because of the pressure that's being built, and the pressure is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But it may continue along, coming along here and hitting this channel, continue, and it may build pressure and come into this flag area, an upward pressure flag. That's when you have a straight above resistance, and then a moving up, a steadily moving up support. And the price just never seems to break that. That means there's a lot of pressure being built to the upside, right? And we can see that a little bit if we go back to the 4 hour. Yeah. I hope I didn't mess this up here. There we go. And pull it out again. Get it here. So let's see, let's go this way here. And pull this down. So this is what I'm saying here is, you can see, so now we're on the 4 hour. Here's where it's really been bouncing on it. And it's now obviously in this channel, and this line continues to move up. So if it continues to go sideways, it will just continue to bounce along here until such point, if that is the case, around mid-August, it's really not going to have any choice but to either, it will have to move one way or the other. But here's the thing. If it does move up, here's our next target is 10.5 or thereabouts. If it decides to break down, which at this point, then the next target is the bottom of this channel again. Unless it has a really strong downward force, then it will go to this support. But if it goes on to this channel here, we're still well within bull territory. Even if it, at that point, even if it went down to here, down to this bottom channel, we're still in bull territory. We're really only, if it comes down here somewhere, we're really only about here where it has been holding steady. And so after that point, I would be really bullish if it held there. It didn't break any lower than that below this line. I'd be really bullish. But right now, my consensus is that it's I'm basically riding with the bulls. I'm just waiting for more confirmation. And I think that what we'll see is the next little while is that it will try to move along here and the pressure will build until it just can't build anymore and it will break. I'm biased to the upside, which would, the next mark would be 10.5, and if it was a really strong, a lot of bull pressure, then possibly even up to the 10.9. So there's there's my outlook. I'm just going to pull this out here and go back to the day. Get this, there we go. So there you go. There's my outlook. I hope that was helpful for you. If you like this video, give me a like down below and take a look at the links that I have there for those that are looking to earn Ethereum or Bitcoin. There's a couple of links down there that could help you out. All right, that's it for now. ClearFX on crypto, and signing out. Have a good day.